Alright, so hello guys, you are welcome once again to Albert Mathematics. Today we'll be looking at what? Laws of what? Logarithms. And today we'll be looking at the first law. So I want you to, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, watch, comment, and then share, so that you get more updates on the other laws of what? Logarithms. So today we'll be looking at the first law, as I said earlier. And remember, the first law states that when you are adding, what? You multiply. When you are adding and they are of the same basis, you multiply their what? Their exponent. Alright. So with this one, we have it as what? We have the law 1 to be log x base a plus log y base a equal to log xy base a. So now, you can see that when they came here, they were multiplying. So alright. So I am not here to just solve questions under 8, but rather I am here to prove to you and then at least solve one question under 8 so that you can solve more. Remember, we need to understand the thing, how the thing came about before you can start solving. This channel, we don't just start proving of what. We don't just start solving questions without proving the formula to the students. So that's why it's advisable to subscribe to Albert Mathematics so that you watch more and then understand how we prove. Alright. So shall we proceed? The first law says that this, so we want to prove that this is really equal to this. So what do we do? We can say let log x base a equal to b. So therefore a exponent b will be equal to x. So that's what? Equation 1. Alright. So we can also say let log y base a be equal to c. So a exponent c be equal to what? Y. And that be equation 2. So we now have our equation 1 to be a exponent b equal to x, and then here to equation 2 to be a exponent c equal to what? Y. So what do? We can say equation 1 times equation 2. So we have to multiply the equations. So when we are multiplying the equation, that will be a exponent b times a exponent c to be equal to what? X times y. That will be xy. Alright. So now we have it as this. And then remember from the law of indices, this is more or less than an indices now. Remember from the law of indices, when you are multiplying, you add the exponent. That's when the bases are what? The same. Alright, so here you can say that the bases are the same. That's a. So they are the same. You can add the exponent. So that will be a exponent b plus what? C to be equal to x, y. So we now have this way. What do we do? Let's take log of a of both sides. So we can take log of a, that's a exponent b plus c, to be equal to log a of x, y. So now, remember the laws of what? The rules of logarithms. You can send this one here. So that will be b plus c log of a, and a equal to log what? Log ax, y. So with this, remember the rules of logarithms. Log of a number base, the same number, will always give you what? Will always give you 1. Always give you 1. So therefore 1 times c will still give us c. So that will be b plus c to be equal to what? Log a x y. So we are almost there. Now we have b plus c. But remember here we said what? Let log of x base a be equal to b. So therefore we will see, wherever we see b, we put log of x base a. So b here should have the log of x base a plus, and then c. C here, remember we also say let log of y base a be equal to what? C. So therefore wherever we see c, we put this one there. So that log of y base a, then finally equal to what? Log of that's s y. So you can see that we've proved it in the same thing as this one. So remember, I told you Albert Mathematics, we prove them for you to understand. So therefore, you can watch this one very well and get your understanding of it. It's quite simple for you to understand. All right. That's our proving of what? The first law of what? Logarithms. So remember to subscribe so that you will not miss any update from Albert Mathematics. You get the previous videos on the second law and the third law, as well as the change of base. Alright. So let me take an example and solve it for you. So now, using an example under the first law, we can have an example as log of 2 base 3 plus log of 2 base 5. So remember, we said here when the bases are the same, you can say the bases are the same, we multiply. So that will be equal to what? Log of 2 base, that's 3 multiplied by 5. And of course, that will be log of 3 multiplied by 5 will give us what? It will give us 15. So this is our final answer. So thank you for watching. And once again, remember to subscribe so that you don't miss any update from the previous laws under the logarithms. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.